This is Taiwan. Or, actually, wait, let's not get ahead of ourselves. How did I get here? Today, and for something like the next 24 hours, I'll be traveling from Toronto, Canada to Taipei, Taiwan. To add a little bit of context, I had been in Toronto for 3 weeks on a contract with a show. It was my first time in the center of the universe, and I had a blast, even if I spent about a third of it sick, as per usual. Fast forward to today, where my long journey begins. I'm in the Toronto International Airport. I had to leave our Airbnb at 9 o'clock for the checkout time. Then had to cab my way over to Union Station, take the up train to Pearson. And now it is 10 o'clock, something like that. And my flight is at 4 p.m. Then it's a 5-hour flight. I land in Vancouver at 6 o'clock. And then I have a 6-hour and 40-minute wait until my flight to Taiwan, which is something like a 14-hour flight. So, I've got a long day ahead of me. My name is Mason Temple, and this is my story. I didn't get very much sleep last night, or at all throughout this trip. I was very sick. So, I'm like starting to fade, kind of like going in and out of like, am I awake? It'll be a 5-hour flight. I'll have enough time to sleep. Yay, traveling. The day consists of a lot of lines and even more waiting. Luckily, it made killing off 4 hours easier. Okay, D22. Set that. It says Montreal. So we're a little early. It's okay, I really need to use the washroom anyways. So the guy in that line, he budged in by claiming that he was with the woman who was there before him. And then when he was told that he had to pay to have his luggage checked in, his card got declined, and then he made a big fuss about it, called someone, took up maybe about 20 minutes of everyone's time, just so he had to, and then he had to leave the lineup, which is like, wow. What was he thinking? He could budge his way in, complain about having to pay for your checked in luggage, and then be on his merry way? Irritating. But I guess there's some justice in the world. Long story short, it's just a regular Air Canada flight. Uncomfortable seats and everything. flight 1 of 2 done. Next flight in 6 hours and 40 minutes. It'll be a 14-hour flight. Kill me now.
A cross-country 5-hour flight was the easy part. Now is where the real fun begins, but first.
Gross Calgary Flames. Where is my love?
The next step was to find Emily. I have 6 hours and 40 minutes to kill, and I haven't seen her in 2 months. We make our way out to an Evo she has parked near the Sea Island Center and head to my favorite restaurant in town. Bob likes Thai food. Unfortunately, this is one of those moments I wish I was filming, as we had quite the welcome from a former coworker of mine who works there. But I guess not all moments need to be shared. After our short 6 hours are up, Emily takes me back to the airport for my next flight.
Back to the airport. Oh, can't see you.
Main terminal, right? Main terminal?
Main terminal.
Yes?
I believe so.
International, no, I think it's up more. It's like nobody flying international right now. Drop off only, alright. Love you!
I love you too.
Have a safe flight.
Yeah, I will. Love you. Love her.
6 hours isn't enough, but Emily will be joining me in Taiwan on January 11th. Until then, I'm flying solo.
Obligatory Canadian gift. Maple syrup. In a perfect world, we'd be flying EVA Air, but China Airlines will do. Or is it Air China? It's China Airlines. One of them is really bad. It's not the one I'm taking. I forgot that international makes you walk through a duty-free store. That's not fair. That's me. Ah, yes. International flights. Oh yeah, Canadian staple A&W. I want to go on that side. 55. It's all the way there. Huh. Still feeling very sick. And I need a drink of water so I can take my pills. But I think we're going to be just fine.
Passenger Xu Yiteng, please proceed to gate B55 to verify your travel documentations and exchange your China Airline boarding pass. Thank you.
30 minutes. The Zone 1 wait.
One second. This one, please.
Thank you. Hi there.
Perfect. This one, please. Oh, thank you. Hello. Perfect. There you are. Thank you.
It's happening. One of the last moments in Vancouver for 2018.
6 hours also isn't enough time to really appreciate Vancouver either. I often forget about how much I love this city. It's given me trouble with the high rent, constant rain, and cold people. But it's a beautiful and accepting city, a place where I became an adult, and it's my home. I'll be back next year. But until then, so long, Rain City. I love you. But please, deal with your shit. And by the way, yes, what is up with this mood lighting? I took China Airlines 3 years ago, the last time I was in Taiwan. They weren't trying to turn up then, but wow, are they trying to now. This is a new plane, and you know what? I dig it. There's more overhead bin space, the touchscreens are capacitive, not pressure sensitive, and this lighting makes the whole thing feel like a club, as if even the economy seats are VIP. 8 out of 10. Would ride again. But could use some more legroom though. Something else I noticed was the amount of white people featured in the ads on the plane. Sometimes I forget about it, but a white guy in a suit seems to be the Taiwanese advertising key to making a product seem renowned and posh. There were 3 examples on the plane, ads about alcohol, but even my dad has been in similar ads regarding wine or hotels back in the 90s. Luckily for me, I passed out for much of the flight. I got about halfway through Birdman before drifting in and out. Unfortunately, I didn't know the headrests could fold into a shape that could cradle your head, so the sleep was very uncomfortable. I watched another 2 movies, Chasing the Dragon and Long Time No See, before we landed. By the way, if you're interested in Chinese films, I recommend both movies. Chasing the Dragon also features some familiar faces if you've seen fairly recent Hong Kong movies like Ip Man or Internal Affairs before. This is where my troubles begin. See, I noticed there was a surprising amount of white people on my flight. I thought, oh wow, so many white people must be vacationing to Taiwan or dating Taiwanese people. That's really interesting. But when I got out of the plane, like, all of these people are transferring to a different flight, be it Australia or Thailand or Japan.
Alright, I'm in a foreign country. Where the hell do I go? Okay, that's transfer. Where am I going? Oh boy.
I'm one of the only people who was actually planning on staying. Not only that, but most of the signs gave directions to other lines for transferring flights.
I'm gonna find customs. Going the wrong way. Apparently it's over here. Okay. This way. Okay. Is this customs? I don't know. Okay. It is 5:24 Taiwan time. It is no o'clock in my time because I don't have time in my head anymore. Oh boy, so I think I was on a flight of people connecting to someone else, somewhere else. Words are difficult. I can't think of words right now. Immigration.
There's one sign that says immigration, so I head in that direction.
So there's immigration over there. So we're just gonna head this way. Oop, tripping on my feet. That over there seems vaguely familiar. All right, let's do this.
But they turn me away and say I need to go back to where I came from and head to the other terminal. I thought, okay, I'll do that. But the path to the other terminal led to a SkyTrain. At this point, I'm very confused. Why would I have to take a SkyTrain? Where's the luggage pickup? Is there another customs office? I called my mom and she said I should ask a store clerk. I love you, Mom, but that was bad advice. They told me to head in the direction of the immigration counter that turned me away. I told them I just came from there, but they said, go there and you'll know what to do. So I head there, and guess what? They turned me away again. I asked about the SkyTrain. They said, take it. So, okay, I'll take it.
We're in Terminal 2 now. Or we're going to the SkyTrain that will bring us to Terminal 2 because apparently that's where my luggage is. And I am very, very tired.
This train is approaching Terminal 2.
Okay. Terminal 2 arrivals. Because apparently I'm Terminal 2. Okay. Different immigration office. Take a left. Alright.
No, SkyTrain to Terminal 1.
Looks like I'm not the only one confused about the terminals.
This terminal actually seems familiar. The floor is as shiny as I remember, and the immigration counters have a pink wall behind them, just like 3 years ago.
Okay. That actually looks more familiar.
I finally found the right place, except now there's a giant lineup. It takes about 30 minutes for me to get to the front. So many counters, but only 4 are open? Also, there's no line in the citizens' counters, but 4 counters are open there as well. What is this, a Walmart?
We made it through. Okay. Where the hell is our bag? Vancouver. Huh. Okay. 4. Okay. No, that's me. Wait, number. Huh. Okay, so apparently our luggage is at number 2, and I need to contact China Airlines if I can't find it. Eee. Great. This day gets more exciting. I need some water. Number 2. Okay. All right. Okay. Please. Something easy. Let me just find my bag. Let me just find my bag. That's my bag. Just here on the ground, waiting for me. 很奇怪, if I pronounce that correctly. All right, now how do I get out of here? Arrival hall. Okay. Okay. Nothing to declare. Not that I'm aware of. Is there like a water fountain somewhere? Okay.
My mother instructed my aunt and uncle to make a sign so I'd recognize them. As I finally walk through the arrival doors, I'm greeted by a huge crowd of people, all holding signs for the ones they are looking for. I search for my relatives until finally...
Ah!
Hi!
Oh, oh, 快疯了. Oh, yeah. A lot happened. All right. Found my relatives. I just need to get out of here. And I got some water.
I've made it. I've finally made it. All the way from Toronto, Canada to Taiwan. What day is it? I don't even know. How much sleep have I had? Not enough. As we finally leave this godforsaken airport and hit the road, it dawns on me.
I think I'm just realizing that I am in Taiwan for the next 3 months. My face is tingly. I feel very excited.
This is Taiwan. I'm back in the country I was born in, the city I left when I was 3, a place I never knew, but always dreamed of understanding. I have almost 3 months, 75 days to learn about my heritage, my family, and a language I've only ever been acquainted with. The air is humid with possibility. The skies are clouded with anxiety, and the road ahead of me is long. But as I take in my surroundings, my heart beats a steady pace. My resolve has never been stronger. I am tired, I am hungry, and I have never been more ready. This is Taiwan. My Taiwan.